Hello everyone, I hope you're well. So today I'm talking about Lucy Warrington. This is the young lady who was shot by her father in the chest. Now I just want to talk about Jacqueline Devonshire. She is the coroner, and she says that she does accept that Chris Harrison, which is her dad, didn't load the gun and he didn't know it was loaded. Now the gun belongs to Chris Harrison, which is her father. Now, how can he not know that the gun was loaded? How could he not know, knowing that it's his gun? Now, the thing is, I would question is that her father, Chris Harrison, is a functioning alcoholic. Now, could he have loaded that gun and completely forgotten, being drunk or whatever, that gun was loaded? Could that be a possibility? Because to say that she doesn't accept, that she does accept that he didn't load the gun and that he didn't know it was loaded, you know, the fact that he's also a functioning alcoholic, could it be just a possibility that he had forgotten that he had loaded the gun? I mean, you cannot say for sure that's not possible, right? So that makes me question something fishy here. You know, I don't know, but something fishy to me, right? So what she does accept, though, is that he had to pull the trigger, right? And for the bullet to have been discharged, and that he had pointed the gun at his daughter's chest. So that she does accept, right? But the thing is, if you're going to point a gun at somebody's chest anyway, right? Whether she can't prove that he had loaded that gun or not, or had he remembered, had he not, he said that he didn't, right? Now, if you look at the video of him talking to the policeman at the time, you would also see very strangely how calm he was about saying, when he was talking about the gun, I thought he was like very calm about, if you had just shot someone and you didn't know that the gun was loaded, right? And it was a pure accident, you would be hysterical, you'd be in tears, right? He seemed so calm. Like, I was like watching him thinking, no emotion, like really calm, right? So Lucy Harrison's mother has spoken outside court today. She was joined by Lucy's partner, Sam Littler, and said that Lucy has been let down by the gun laws in Texas, and that she disappointed in the investigation into her daughter's death. The US found that there wasn't enough evidence to charge anyone with Lucy Harrison's death. You know, I'm finding this story very weird. You know, you're telling me that you can't find any evidence. You know, he pointed the gun at her chest, right? Is that not enough evidence for you? You know, it's a gun. It's not a toy pistol. It's not a water pistol, is it? Where you're just going to squirt water. It's a gun. You know, what more evidence do you need? You know, there should be some sort of charge, surely, you know, for this man, right? You can't just go and pick up a gun, point it at someone's chest and say, I didn't know there was a bullet in there, you know? The man was so calm. I was like, you know, you'd think that somebody who's saying that it was an accident would be absolutely hysterical. I'm just giving my opinion here. Tell me what you think.